And again, everybody, before you even start this video, go down to the little Gweilo 60 thing in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. That is my subscribe button. Hit that sucker. Welcome to another video from Gweilo 60. I've been telling you what's been going on in my life over the last month or so, and the social media, the mainstream media, all of the things that have been coming at YouTubers, content creators like myself here in China. But I haven't told you why, and I think this is one of the things that they don't want you to see. This, they try to discredit people like myself because we bring to light what they don't want you to see, because it just doesn't work with their narrative. Because I'm in China, and when I make my videos, I basically go around the entire country and I show you through my experience and my background in the videos that you really can't fudge something like that. But the idea is that through my backgrounds, you see, they want you to think that all of China is like my background here. Farmers, fields, third world country, authoritarian government. They don't want you to see the road systems, the bridges. They don't want you to see the high-speed trains. What they want you to think about the high-speed trains is they spent too much money, they'll go bankrupt. The companies that are, you know, they'll twist it whichever way, but they don't want you to see that you can travel from one side of the country to the other in a high-speed train and do it in a day. They definitely don't want you to see the brand new hospitals that they're putting up all across the country. They don't want you to see the universities, the schools that are state-of-the-art. They don't want you to see that. What they want you to see is, oh, you know, like Jason Lightfoot. What they want you to see is they want you to see China as a gray, oblique place. Yes, like Jason Lightfoot. One of his videos, BBC took one of his videos and a picture out of a video, and they put a gray filter on that picture to make China look like it wasn't as vibrant. You know what I mean? They'll go to these lengths to actually make China look bad, but through our videos and through the backgrounds of our videos, and a lot of people say, Gweilo, I only watch your videos for the backgrounds. Well, that's what I'm trying to portray to you people, that through the backgrounds, through where I go, you can make your own decision, and they don't want you to do that. They want to make the decision for you. But through my backgrounds, they can't discredit something like that because it's real. It's happening at the moment I take the videos. They don't want you to see the high-rises going up. They don't want you to see the brand new subways systems being built, the autonomous subway systems that have no people driving them. It's all computerized. They don't want you to see the smiles on the people's faces, and they don't want you to see how China's growing at such a fast pace and life is getting so much better here. They don't want you to see all of these things. What they want you to see is their narrative, what they put on the internet, what they put on the news, what they put in their newspapers. That's what they want you to see. They don't want my backgrounds being shown to you people out there. Why not? Because it shows the real China. There are so many stories. There are so many stories coming out of the Western world that attempts to discredit China. Chinese people, Chinese business, it doesn't matter what it is. Anything with the name China in it or Chinese in it, they try to discredit it as much as they possibly can, and they'll pay big bucks for that, as you can see, the 300 million. But the only way, and I was thinking, well, how do you discredit their discrediting us? Well, show them the truth. Show the people with the backgrounds, with the growth of the country. Show them the roads. Show them the bridges. Show them the high-speed trains. Show them the subway systems, the schools, the hospitals. Show them the smiling faces of the people. Show them what China's really like. Not through your mouth, but through the background of every video that you put out to the people. That's why I don't do videos very often in my house. That's why I don't do videos in front of a green screen. That's why I do videos out in the real world and show you what it's actually like here in China. Because that's one of the things that they can't discredit. They can't say, well, these subways aren't being built, because they are. They can't say these high-rises aren't being built, because you can see them. They're on the news, even their news. You can't say the high-speed trains aren't there because there's 40,000 kilometers of them there. But they won't show you this on their mediums. They won't show you how good it is in China. They won't show you. Why not? Well, because they don't want their people seeing that. If their people see how good it is in China, these people across the oceans are going to say, holy smokes, how come these people can have high-speed trains? How come they can have state-of-the-art airports? How come they can travel downtown in an 8 million person city for 40 or 60 cents on the subway, on a brand new subway? You've seen the subway videos that I've done. They are state-of-the-art, they are clean, they have little TVs, they've got music playing. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things. How come we can't have that? How come our roads can't be as good as the roads in China? And how come every city over there has hundreds of bridges? How come? Why? Why can't we have this? And as soon as their people see this over and over again and see themselves falling behind the infrastructure of a country, a developing country like China, they're going to start asking their government why. When I make videos and my background shows you the clean streets of China, shows you the people out with their children in the parks, and the parks are amazing. You check these parks out, I'm telling you. But when they see the children out playing in the parks, when they see kids walking to school by themselves in a city of 8 million people through one of the poorest areas of the entire city, when they see this, and then they go out their front door and they see drug addicts on the streets of Philadelphia, they see tent cities in Los Angeles, San Francisco, and San Diego, when they see the garbage on the streets, when they see run down areas of their country, and then they look at the background of my videos, and even a place like this where, yes, there's trash on the ground. It's a farmer area, but still, as a foreigner, I can come out to an area like this that probably these people have never seen a foreigner in their lives, and I'm as safe as I am sitting in my own living room. Why is there no violence? Why are there no drug addicts? Why are there no people panhandling? Because every Gweilo over here has bucks in their pocket. How come there's nobody coming up and saying, hey buddy, you gotta smoke? Why? You gotta ask yourself why. And I think that's what this video is basically about, is why. Why don't the police carry guns in China? Why do the police carry guns in the United States? Why do the police carry guns in Canada, Mexico, the UK, New Zealand? Why do the police carry guns in all of these countries, but in China, they don't carry guns? You gotta ask yourself why. They don't want you to see the parks in China. They do not want you to see the people running on the paths. They do not want you to see the people exercising, the dancing aunties dancing in the parks. They do not want you to see the people playing instruments in the parks and singing in the parks. They do not want you to see the children playing in the parks and their parents watching them play in the sand pits or on the swings. They don't want you to see this. And why don't they want you to see this? Because when they go to the park in their own country, there's tents in that park. There's needles on the ground. There's drug addicts. There's panhandlers. It's dangerous. It's dangerous in the parks in a lot of these other countries. So when the people see this and then they look at their own park, they say, why? Why is our park like this And the parks in a communist country, they call it communist, so I will too. Communist country like China. Why? Why are their parks so clean and safe, and why aren't ours? When I'm out on the streets of Nanning City, driving my bike, looking around, I see state-of-the-art electric vehicles everywhere. They're trying to curb pollution. They don't want you to see the blue skies because in their eyes, everything is polluted here in China. Pollution freaking everywhere. They don't want you to see the windmills, the solar farms. They do not want you to see that part of China because in their world, that would go against everything that they're trying to tell their people because they want their people in their country to think that they have it better than the people here in China. And by my videos and the backgrounds of my videos, doesn't matter what comes out my mouth, but the backgrounds of my videos actually prove to the people watching the videos that China is a really nice place. China has sort of developed into a better place than you can see in Los Angeles and you can see in New York, that you can see in London or Sydney, Australia. When you watch the Western media and they tell you that China is running out of food, they don't have enough food to feed the people of China, 1.4 billion of those people. And then I walk through a wet market where there's meat and there's veggies and there's fruit galore everywhere you look, and it's piled up. The greens are piled up. The cucumbers, the tomatoes, the lettuce, the oranges and the apples and the pomelos to the strawberries to you name it, are all piled up all over the place, from the hot peppers to the cold peppers. And they have cold peppers here too. They have a taste to them. They're sweet. Bell peppers. But when they tell you that China's running out of food, and then I walk through a wet market the day later, and I'm showing you that this just isn't true. Not by what comes out my mouth again, guys, but what is in the background, what actually is in China at this point. You see it because I video it as I'm walking through these areas. It's not a green screen. It's not staged. It's real life, and you can tell by the people behind me that it is real life. Through the backgrounds of my videos, this is what actually shows to the viewers, to the people out there in the world, what China's really like. You see the children going to school with their school books in their school bags. You see the people working on the streets. You see the people working in the restaurants. You see the people going about their daily life in China. It's no different than anywhere else. When they see that, I think it humanizes the Chinese people, because the Western mainstream media, whether you like it or not, is trying to dehumanize the Chinese people. Is trying to make China somehow not as good, not as important, something more sinister than it actually is. And through what I do in the background of my videos, and you can hear in the background there's somebody planing wood over here, and there's somebody actually doing some carving over on the other side here, because this is a little factory area too. All of these things make China what it is, and without people like myself showing you, all you would have was mainstream media telling you that it's so bad, and it actually isn't. So as I have, and as I do, and as I will show you the real China, some people out there that watch my channel will actually start to question what they're seeing on mainstream media, what they're hearing from their politicians, their friends, their family members in the Western world. They'll start thinking, well, maybe I'm not being told the whole truth. I think through channels like my channel here in China, people actually see what's truly going on. When they see what's truly going on, they'll start to question their mainstream media, their politicians in the West, and ask them, why aren't you telling us the truth? I saw it basically live on Gweilo 60's video. or on Barrett's video, or Alex from Reporter Find Media, and Chong Ching to Alex Absolute to you name it. It doesn't matter which secondary media it comes from. Why isn't mainstream media telling you this? Why are they trying to darken the skies of China through Jason Lightfoot's videos, as you saw with the BBC? Why are they telling you about all of the atrocities? Why are they telling you that China's running out of food? Why are they telling you all of these untruths about China? You gotta have to ask yourself, why? Once you figure out why they're doing this, once you understand why they're doing this, then you'll start to understand what's going on between the Western world and China at this time. They don't want you to see the China of today, because if you see the China of today, you will be jealous. Yes, you will, because they're traveling on high-speed trains, they've got infrastructure, they've got subway systems, they've got food, they've basically got everything that you want in the West, and they're paying a fraction of the price for it. The mainstream media, the politicians, don't want you to know that, because if you actually figured that out, if you actually believed that that was the truth, and you look around and you see the drug addicts and you see the just the despair of the people in your country, not all, the rich are doing good, but a large number of people aren't. If you see that, if they see that, then there's going to be some retribution. The people won't be happy. The people will start asking questions, and once they start asking questions, they have to get the right answers or they will be pissed. So I guess, everybody, what it comes down to is, through the backgrounds of my videos, people see the real China. When people see the real China, how it's growing, the infrastructure, the people, the food, well, just everything. And then they look around their neighborhood in their country and say, well, how come they can have that and we can't? How come you told us that they're bad and we're good? How come the world looks better over there than it does over here? Why is this like this? Are you telling us the truth? And once the people over there, understand that they're not being told the truth, that they're being lied to by their mainstream media and their politicians, heads will roll. Heads will roll. And the politicians don't want their heads to roll. And the mainstream media that gets their money supply from the politicians and the backers of those political parties, they don't want their heads to roll either. So if they can keep their heads from rolling, I guess life is going to be good for them. So they got to keep telling you the lie. Because as soon as that lie is out there in the public domain, you can't put that back in the bag. So I guess it all comes down to the idea that they really don't want you to know the truth about China. They want you to keep thinking that China is some authoritarian country. The people have the thumb of the communist government on their back. They don't have high-speed trains. They don't have... life just isn't good here as compared to what it is in the Western world. And once they figure out through videos like mine, and that's why I get attacked on a regular basis, and not from just little turds, but from mainstream media, and I would imagine sooner or later it's going to be politicians, but whatever, it really doesn't matter to somebody like me. I don't care. But once the masses understand that it's better over there than here, and we're supposed to be this free democratic country, we're supposed to be the cream of the crop, the world revolves around us. Once they figure out that that's not true, that they've been lied to by mainstream media and their politicians, I think heads are going to roll. And once those heads start rolling, I don't think that it'll stop until... I don't think it'll stop. So how do you counter this? Well, you show them the real China, of course, and that's what I do. Anyway, that's another video from Gweilo 60. If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button. Don't forget to resubscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell, and whatever you do, don't forget to put a couple bucks on the children's Patreon account. It's for a good cause. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye now.